Hi, in this video, we continue to talk about 5/7 chord, its inversions and resolutions. In the last video, we have talked about 5/7 to 1 root position already. Now we go to the first inversion, which is 5/7B to 1. It is like a pair of chopsticks. They are always close together and used together. 5/7B to 1 in major key sings as T Do, which is leading note to tonic. In Singapore, we eat chicken rice with fork and spoon. 5/7C to 1 sings as Re Do, which is the nearest possible note. But this 5/7C can also resolve to 1B, which is Re Mi. So it's like when we eat chicken chop or pork chop, then we'll change the spoon to knife. So knife and fork, 5/7C to 1B. Finally, we will have the third inversion, 5/7D, will resolve to 1B. They are like a pair of good friends. They hold hands together always because we sing Fa goes to Mi. It's a 5/7D to 1B in major keys. So from these four pictures will help us to remember the inversions and resolutions of 5/7 chord. Now let's look at the musical example. This is C major. Start with the fifth note of the scale. We have G, B, D as a 5 triad. Then we add the seventh note from the root. It becomes a 5/7. A is root position, but we can omit it, so we have a bracket. 7 is the figure bass. When we put the G, which is the root, on top, one octave higher, it becomes the 5/7B. Then we have the 6/5 as a figure bass because of the interval G to B, F to B. So it's a 6/5. Second inversion, we also have a 6 and 4 and 3, but we just have to write 4/3 only. 5/7C, second inversion. 5/7D is the third inversion as we count from the top a 6, a 4th, and a 2nd, but we only need to write 4/2. Here is the 4-part writing. In last video, we have seen 5/7 to 1 in root position already. Now we go to 5/7B to 1. Since the bass has the leading note already, and the leading note must go to tonic, so the rest we just follow the rules. Seventh note, so Ti Re Fa, the Fa resolve to Mi. So keep the Sol. Re goes to the nearest possible note. So finally check C, C, E, G. Everything's done here. 5/7C to 1 has two options, either go to 1 or 1B. So in here vertically we have So Ti Re Fa, the T is in the soprano. The Re Do, Ti Do goes contrary motion, which is a good voicing. Fa goes to Mi, so and so. 5/7C to 1B has a little adjustment. We can see the Fa here does not resolve downwards by step. Because Fa goes to Mi, we'll double the Mi in the bass. So usually we don't double the third of a one chord. So make a little bit adjustment, Fa, So. Then the rest will be just the normal rule. Ti goes to Do, and the So this time will go up to the C, that is the Do. And finally, we can check the C, C, E, G, which is double the root. So according to the rules, everything is fine. If we don't want the tenor sing up a fourth, we can keep the tenor So and So. But in this case, the Fa goes to So is also an adjustment because we still don't want to double the third. So as a result, there will be doubling the fifth of this tonic chord, and it is okay. C, C, there's no second C, so only a root, a third, and 2/5. and it is also acceptable. So whenever we have 5/7C to 1B, we have two options for the tenor. Finally, we look at Fa Mi 5/7D to 1B. Since Fa Mi is a semitone apart and pair of good friends, they always stick together. Ti equals to Do is the melody, and then the inner part just follow the rule, keep the sol, and then Re resolve to Do. So all these are the inversions and resolutions. Now we will look at C minor. Everything will be the same except when there is a leading note. G, B natural, D. The B natural is the leading note in C minor. So in 5/7A, in the figure bass, we continue to just write a 7, but below we have to write a natural sign to show that there is a third above the bass. There will be a natural. 5/7B, there will be the leading note in the bass, but we don't have to write any accidental because this is the bass note. 6/5 representing the outer part, and then this F and the B. 6/4/3, this time you will see the 6 has to be written. It's different from in major key 5/7C because now the leading note is on top and this one has a natural. We have to write it out by the side of this 6. So 6 natural, 4/3 is in minor key 5/7C. Same as 5/7D, we have to put in the natural by the side of the 4. Here is the 4-part writing for C minor. So in this video, we have talked about 5/7 chord, its inversions and resolutions. Thanks for watching and see you next time.